Hello, everybody, and after a certain incident, I am Razim, and I'm playing some Total War Warhammer 3. Welcome in, all of you mischievous beans. I am currently Stax the Skaven, and hopefully we won't have a repeat of the incident that made me have to restart the recording again. But no, Matteo is a good boy.
So let's see. Who was the one who asked the question?
I am ready.
So,
Bees.
where is it? Where's the question? Who asked it?
Sleep well, Lexi.
Oh, good one, Lexi. It's Frost Husky. Yeah, Frost. They're not taking Milutri off the ban list because of its companion ability. Most people understand that like it should be allowed in the 99 and not as an extra companion. As a companion, they just don't want it, and that's perfectly fair, but most people will also allow you to house rule to have it in the 99. It's not a problem for them. So as long as you let people know, you shouldn't have a problem playing it as a commander or in the 99, just not as a 101st card. The problem is that the rules committee doesn't make the proper distinction.
Yeah. As we've established, I have some things to say about Lutri. I find the banning quite silly in general.
I understand it, but yes.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Clan most triumphant, yes.
Very silly.
Alright, guys, should I do Skaven? And if so, which
Absolutely.
faction? Okay, so,
The prettiest faction.
okay, so not Lord Scroll. Got it. Any other options then? that eliminated one of them.
No one controls warlord.
Oh, wow.
Quick.
I like the red ones there.
Clan Moors?
Red
Yeah.
Skaven squeak faster.
Does it combine the walk? Or like it's red, it goes faster, right?
No. That's the greenskins.
Preemptively banned before it even came out.
What was?
Sorry, I'm gonna parse this out a little bit because if I drop it all at once, I'm gonna be talking for 30 minutes. Just ignore me when I work up the nerve to continue this tangent.
I mean, I am all for tangents.
The Magic the Gathering tangent.
Oh.
Aces and Martens.
Before the card even came out. And at the
Yeah.
time, it was presumably because they thought the companion ability was going to be just as it was written. Like, just cast it from, your command zone for its price. But then they changed that, and now Lutri would cost 6 to use in total from the command zone.
Mhm.
Right? So, like, they're banning me from the least effective way it is possible to use him before he's even released. And you can't use him in any other sense because of this weird blanket banning they've got going on. Anyways, sorry, I'm done now.
No, you're fine.
It is also fairly common knowledge that the rules committee is actually pretty useless when it comes to Commander.
Headed by a guy who plays one game of Commander a year and bans whatever beats him. I nearly dropped the F-bomb so hard on Mr. Sheldon.
What?
I had to remind myself that I'm not supposed to swear again.
Yep,
No,
I'm still get the
I
timer.
got that part. I'm just like, who is this person?
Sheldon Mallory,
We make clans
once
strong.
head of
They
the
are-
Rules Committee.
Yeah, they're the head of the Commander Rules Committee for Magic the Gathering. And unfortunately, the Rules Committee is seen as being incredibly inept, mostly because they only ever really ban stuff that they seem to personally dislike, and a lot of the bans generally don't. They they either make perfect sense or they make no sense, and but the biggest problem is that in the last like 3-4 years, where like a third of all Magic cards have come out, they've only banned like 3 cards, which is insane.
Yeah.
Ones that
Apparently,
would arguably be the least effective as well.
apparently this Sheldon person passed away.
Yeah,
Really?
he recently passed away.
Oh, damn. Again, having to remind myself not to swear, but
It's all right.
I would prefer wizards do it, but
I do not celebrate the death of people I dislike. However, I'm very glad he no longer has a hand in the format of Commander.
Yeah.
fair
I'm
statement.
kind of surprised at the enthusiasm in that. Really?
Like us being happy that she who should not be named is no longer touching magic, or sorry, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, but she didn't die, though.
No, but she's still gone, thankfully.
I, mighty warrior champion.
And now she can go back to her besties, the Pinkertons.
Did Mallory really die?
Me.
Yeah, Sheldon actually died.
Oh, Sheldon Menery.
You okay there, Zim?
Yeah.
You just let out this noise when I said that, and I was like, uh-oh.
I claim this for clan.
Oh,
I don't know what it was about.
I, mighty warrior
oh,
champion.
now I feel worse than I did before.
Why?
It'll be okay.
I realized he was battling cancer, and that's why he died.
Superior.
Oh.
Sorry,
Hey, if
Sheldon.
you don't keep up on these things, you don't know. So, you know, it's not like you deliberately took a poke.
Well, and I think it's fair to that, you know, it absolutely sucks, his circumstances and the fact that he passed away, but that being said, like, you can still criticize somebody's actions that you dislike. I don't think
Yes.
that's unfair to say.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, I stand by what I said. I'm glad he's not touching Commander anymore. I hate the reason he's not doing it anymore.
I mean, do we even have judges left in Magic anymore? I mean, considering how few tournaments are left, or
Yes,
Store
but
encourage-
it's much rarer, and also the systems for getting there are much weirder. I think the big reason, honestly, why the drop off in judges is, well, pro play has definitely seen a big drop off, but also
Gracious scum
they
away.
started changing it to where they now charge people to become judges rather than just let them become judges and give them rewards for doing so.
I mean, I heard a rumor that they were going to try and have, quote, judges try and have tournaments for, you know, flogging sixth or insert whatever name they finally agree with at stores to flog the product and monetize it.
Maybe.
Not possible.
It's hard to say, like, Hasbro's been really weird about Magic, and I hate it.
But at least you could pick up most fifth stuff now really cheap at Ollie's. And man, do they hate being reminded of that one. Ollie's, the store where toys go to die. Oh, look, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, look, Star Wars merchandise.
Mario,
Hi.
you're cute.
Sorry I ruined your first recording. No, don't call me cute.
You're a good boy.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're my very good boy.
I'm gonna say it.
What are you gonna say?
Frick.
Gotta say
That's a
peace
good
word.
boy.
You're adorable, Maddie.
He really is.
Today's word for Maddie is uppies.
Maddie does love uppies.
Maddie is deserving of uppies.
You want uppies, Maddie?
You're supposed to be on my team, Atropine.
I am. Come here. You know you want uppies.
You
Who's
can
my
almost see the blush from here.
Hey, Cosmo, if you're still here, sorry.
Oh no.
I know you haven't said anything in a while, so I'm hoping you're gone.
Why? So he doesn't hear you get teased?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come up to Mario, give him little scritches under his chin.
No.
Yeah, give little nibbles to his ears. 'Cause he is such a good boy. Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. You're a good boy.
And Kenku over here throwing coins at me.
Now, to protect Maddie, we will drape a blanket
I
over it.
advise you to find ways to
Oh
further
no,
your
don't
methods
hide
of
the
war.
pretty panda.
Put your best minds to work
Oh,
on
don't
research
hide the pretty
that
panda.
can
Pretty
improve
panda needs
your
to be
knowledge
shown.
and practices.
Needs to be seen.
What now?
He needs pets.
Absolutely.
Pet, pet, pet,
All
pet,
the
pet.
pets.
Pets
What-
and stuff.
Why do Maddies require pets?
Because you're cute.
Because why not?
That too.
Quick fight it all.
House full of uppies.
I bite.
You won't bite.
I bite harder.
Maddie.
Arr.
Behave.
So cute.
Arr.
He is, but still needs to remember to behave.
Still needs some training.
Maddie's getting ambushed on all sides.
You see what I just did to that zombie?
Are you
Oh,
about to threaten
Oh dear
me?
God, that's a lot of zombies.
Run
Oh,
for your
hell.
life.
Oh, see, Zim and Rex already know this, that I tease. That's what I do. So, you know, expect that from me.
Never.
I never said I tease you, Zim. I mean,
True.
I can if you want me to.
Sadly, I don't respond to it, though.
That's fair. But I still can if you want me to.
What the heck was that scream in the background? I think that must have been Maddie's zombie game because all I heard was. "Ah!"
That might have been my game.
Scurry away!
There do be a lot of screaming zombies.
Hooray!
I have a crown of command.
Why? And what do you command with said cone?
I command Matteo to deny his cuteness.
See, now you put me in a difficult spot.
That's the point.
Go on, Maddie. Choose. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna not mark you next week.
Racketata.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey now.
Move, move.
That is not an option.
Oh,
Use the
look,
power
look,
of
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds like it absolutely is.
yeah, look how the balance of power changed.
Look how the turns have wheeled.
Straight for the jugular.
You're supposed to be on my team.
I am on your team. I'm
You're
giving
not.
you exactly what you want, and you know it.
Wait, we have teams now?
We have teams?
I don't know, apparently.
Well, that's good to hear, Kenku.
What's happening with the Kenku? Oh shit.
You went racing?
Sounds exciting.
What were your other plans for the day? New Year's?
Kill no
Excuse me.
fuzz.
Mario is so cute. And
No.
he is my very good boy.
Nope.
Gonna pet him real nice and let him know what a good boy he is.
No.
Yep.
Wait
You
a
are
second.
being loved. Do not resist.
Defiance is a red panda's natural state.
I think cuteness is a red panda's natural state.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
up on your hind legs and act like you're really, really big when we all
I
know
was-
that you're super tiny and small.
I was about to
Right.
say, don't make me get up on my hind legs.
And that's
Aw,
when
go
we
ahead.
just bend down and scoop you up, put you in our laps.
Give you lots of belly scritches and chin scritches and get you all calmed down.
Is ready.
Go wah 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 the entire time.
Exactly.
I could just see Maddie right now, just with a little sketchbook, just going, revenge, revenge. Oh, that's a revenge.
Taking tally.
That's a paddling.
Requesting immediate assistance.
Money is the lifeblood of success and glory.
What, you need
All right,
combat
belly
uppies?
switches are on the way.
I seem to have gotten my car stuck.
Oh no. Ripperoni.
What's wrong now?
Warlord, quick Heteka.
Help.
You hit it. Of course, wait, how's the car stuck? I know there's a tree in the front of the car. What else is there?
It won't back up.
You probably killed it.
No, the engine was still running. It's fine. Although I will check on the status of the engine because it's taken a mighty few bumps since we've been out.
Smart idea.
See you later, New Year's. Thanks so much for coming by.
Later, New Year's.
See you later, New Year's.
Later.
Later.
Okay, I am gonna fuss lightly about the fact that none of my DayZ squad showed up today. Man, I was looking forward to DayZ today.
Well, if you post them,
I'm unfortunately not set up for it, so... Sorry.
No,
I
you're
don't-
good.
Yeah, I don't have the new computer yet.
I'm talking about the people that
Said they were gonna be there and aren't.
yes.
Yeah, that's never fun.
The old school Dungeons and Dragons thing. It's like, oh yeah, the cat's on fire, the house needs winding, something.
Oh no, I can't even push the car.
If there's two things every DM knows, it's that there will always be somebody who is missing from the party, and they will always find a way to take plan Q after you've written down how to figure out to get through plans A through E, and they still figure out plan Q.
Need more trophies, yes.
Come on. Let me push the car, please. Kindly, let me push the car.
Zombies,
You guide
sick
me.
them.
Why can I not push the car?
I had taken.
Because you're too small, you're a wall.
Yeah, you're
No,
just
I'm- Oh, there we go.
you're a cute little panda. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, pet.
No, I'm big and scaly and unapproachable. We talked about this.
It is well known that Waz are all very small and cute, unless they are the Waz from the Turning Red, in which case you're still enormous, but still cute.
Hey there, Albrecht.
I like Turning Red. That was a funny, weird movie.
I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't, but I thought it was fun.
I didn't watch it yet, which is surprising. I usually watch a lot of Disney movies and stuff.
It's cute. It's not their best film, but it was fun.
I understand.
I mean, they actually put some effort into the characters and the scenery, which is nice. Like, not just another generic magical kingdom sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not the normal, oh hey, oh no, we're trying to survive.
Nah, it's definitely a movie that has a very specific audience, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad.
And the pandas are frickin' adorable. They're just
There's
so
that, too.
squishy.
So squishy. I want to squish their face.
So
No.
many, Skaven, factions are being wiped out already.
Oh no.
Poor Skavens. You're gonna become an extinct species.
Oh no. Definitely not.
That's fair. Skaven definitely know how to get around.
Mine. What?
Like, look, you have come of age. You have gained great powers. I've turned into a red panda. Well, it's great to someone, okay?
I mean, I would love being able to turn into a giant panda. I'm just saying. I think most of us would here.
Yeah.
The power to very suddenly be the most popular kid at your school.
Or to be a real life furry, you know.
Yeah. And not be experimented on for some reason.
Right?
I've become a lycanthrope. Yes. No. Yes. No. No.
The reason you can't send werewolves as a punishment against furries. They just run right at them. Yelling, bite me!
I'm glad you've seen the same comic I have.
I have not, actually. I just knew that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
That was a t-shirt, wasn't it?
That is about 3,000 different comics.
Right.
Like the werewolf running away and a bunch of furries chasing after it, screaming, "Bite me! No, bite me!" Like, those humans are scary! The other werewolves, patting them on the back of the bar, going, there, we know silver weapons are bad. It's not silver weapons, they want me to bite them! Uh-oh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'd be a little hungry, not gonna lie.
Baby, get food.
I don't know what to eat. And from
Here,
where?
have some
to
apple
retrieve it.
slices. I also got some bamboo.
That's why I got a box of crackers. That late night nibble urge.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got some stuff around the house, baby.
I do. I just remember the last time I ate something, like, within the hour I intended to go to bed.
Oh, eating before going to bed's bad for you, Maddie?
Well, okay, not eating, but being dehydrated, really, really messes me up.
Yep, I'm the same way. That's why I've got my sippy cup constantly refilled.
That's
I'm
adorable.
do something that isn't going to dehydrate you, baby. If you're feeling hungry, we should try and find you something to eat, even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Apple slices do sound good. And healthy.
So, what's it like for you when you get dehydrated and go to bed?
I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's why I don't, I've never added a hydrate redeem, because I am constantly drinking water. I go through so much water a day.
Like, sadly, when I get dehydrated, I'm at the point where my belly starts cramping up, my headache starts kicking in, I feel like I want to throw up. It's like, you need to hydrate now.
Mutual relations. Consider their
I experience all of that, sans the headaches and seizure-like tremors.
Yep.
Like, the last time I went through that, I repeatedly bit my tongue, and I was unable to stop.
Do what I do. Have a sippy cup or something constantly sitting right beside your desk. Fill it with water constantly, so you get any of that symptom, instantly hit it.
Okay, glad to know that's just a... Oh, God. The car's doing the thing again. Stop. Ah. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
I made sure it's a sippy cup with its own straw, so I could constantly know it's just water in there. It's not pop, it's not juice, it's just water.
Yeah, we've been trying to get Maddie drinking more water lately.
Oh boy. Maddie, get ready for next month. I'm making sure you're drinking that water.
How?
I will be bringing extra water bottles everywhere, making sure you're drinking water.
What's that old saying about horses?
Well, you can always get a custom sippy cup, like a panda shaped one. I've got bear sippy cups.
True.
Also, Maddie, you're not a horse. You will drink. You're gonna need the water.
I mean, yes, I will, because I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't, but you know how I am. I'm command avoidant, and when people tell me to drink water, I don't want to.
I know.
Yeah, I've been that way more than once too. You know you want to drink it, but you feel stubborn going, no, I can power through it, and no, you won't.
Hey, Mario, I have a weird random question.
What?
Are you ADHD by chance?
I've never been diagnosed as not neurotypical, but I am nevertheless too aware of my symptoms to think that I am not.
Okay. because I was gonna add, I guess if you haven't been diagnosed, then you probably wouldn't know. But I was gonna ask if you were ODD as well, which is a fairly common thing for a lot of folks who are ADHD as well. So ODD is hold on,
Isn't it obstinate defiance disorder or something like that?
oppositional defiant disorder.
Yeah.
So it's basically you're resistant to anybody who tries to give you commands, and you're resistant to authority figures.
Challenge me.
That's just a curious question. I mean,
I'm certainly resistant to commands, but I don't know. Actual authority figures, I don't have such an issue with.
okay.
Battle fight, yes.
I mean, it could just be that you're a brat.
Enslaved. Master owner.
Not
No.
off the
Wait, what'd you say, baby?
I said not off the table. I'm just teasing, baby. We've talked about this before.
Yeah, being command avoidant has hurt past relationships of mine. Specifically in that. Sorry to turn this into a therapy session.
I was the one who brought it up. So.
In that, I like to have a lot of my own time, especially when I have work or school in the background. And one of the biggest problems I run into in relationships is that people will want more time with me. And when I begin to feel a pressure to spend more time with someone, I will reflexively not want to.
Gotcha.
Thankfully, by the time I met Atropine, I was at least aware of this, aware of that flaw, and we've been working through it really well.
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
I love you. And I'm proud of the progress you've made. It got rough for a minute there, but I'm proud of you.
Well, why do you think I keep calling him a good boy? It's because he is.
That's right.
You need
The
not
best,
face your
sweetest
enemies
boy there
alone,
is.
for there are
Yeah, Maddie, as I typed in channel, I need at least 3 full cups of water a day. If I do walkies, that's another guaranteed cup, and in summer heat, pretty much double that amount.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first Alabama summer since the first time I got very dehydrated. And, I'm nervous, to be honest.
We're gonna keep you hydrated, baby.
It's just, it's weird. When I was younger, it just did not happen. I just never got dehydrated, and I was drinking, like, sweet tea and fucking Dr. Pepper, and nothing but that every day.
That's just the nature of getting older, though. Like, things that you didn't used to have to do, you just do. Like, a good example of that is I didn't used to have skin issues, but now that I've gotten older, winters dry out my hands. It just happens.
Well, I'm glad someone is here to tell me that these things are normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
wasn't this dehydrated 2 years ago, and now, yes.
Run, fools!
It is just a passage of time.
Water, milk, natural juices will be the best for you. And don't do what I did, get overheated, put a fan on you and fall asleep, because that will dehydrate you even faster.
Yeah. We definitely need to find some sort of electrolyte, something that you like, baby. A liquid IV flavor or something like that that works for you.
Gatorade's surprisingly decent.
Yeah, Gatorade works. Um, what else is there? I know drinking sweet tea and stuff like that, it's only gonna help with hydration, not with the um minerals and stuff, electrolytes.
See, baby, see.
It'll help you get hydrated, but it's better to drink water than sweet tea by itself.
No, dude, shut the fuck up. You're ruining this for me.
Because sweet tea has both sugar and caffeine, which are both not great.
God, Brian, see what you did.
What do you expect? I'm in the military. I have to know these things anyway.
Honey ginseng tea is actually quite good.
There's lots of
Yeah,
teas you can get that are caffeine free.
yeah, there's tons of caffeine-free teas, baby. We just need to find you some teas you like that don't have caffeine.
Oh, I'm not allowed to have any energy drinks using ginseng because it's considered a dietary supplement, and I'm not allowed to have any as part of the military.
That's weird,
That's
but
fucked
okay.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, Maddie, if you want to talk about dehydration issues anytime, feel free, because I'm going through it myself and learning.
Well, let me hit you up on Discord then.
Life is a process.
Run for Morse. Please, Riksaktrack.
And I found out the hard way 2 years ago when I was over at my parents' place for an overnight stay, and I woke up at like 2 o'clock or something in the morning, and I just felt absolutely dead miserable. I thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. 3 glasses of water later, and I'm much better. And it's like, okay, this is new.
I did indeed go to the hospital because I did not just have symptoms of dehydration. I have a neurological fear of vomiting, and the feeling that I was going to vomit would cause me to have a severe panic attack. So not only am I severely dehydrated, I now feel like I'm having a heart attack, and the first time that happened, I went to the emergency room.
Anxiety
Life's-
attacks are never fun.
Yeah,
I've been
life
there.
sucks.
No, they're not.
Yep, I used to get those. Oh boy.
They're especially fun in quotation marks, when you get the kind that you know you shouldn't be freaking out, and in your consciousness you're like, why am I freaking out? And your body's still just doing it anyway. Like, you...
I believe I haven't had one yet, and I really hope I don't have one just due to the fact being not very good at the job.
I'm glad it is not a core experience for every living being, because it's not something anyone deserves. What were you saying, baby? I interrupted you.
I was just saying it is awful.
I would never wish it upon a decent human being. That being said, there are some really evil ones out there that I'm like, yeah, you could probably use with some perspective.
Right. Some people could use some humbling, but no.
A lot of people could use some humbling.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
As the Skaven showing many teeth.
Don't worry about that.
We'll just have to show them some humbling using some bites.
If we need to literally talk to people about this, I will be on our side no matter what. Our side isn't like in this chat right now, not whatever people say I have to be on.
Wait, what?
Could you?
I didn't.
Sorry.
That's like a weird.
Sorry,
Was there a context I missed?
I said it wrong.
Oh, you could. I just wasn't sure what the context was.
Like, if something happens, we have to, if this gets brought up or whatever to any side, and like the military says like, hey, you need to go here and do this, and it's making me do something I don't want to do, I'm just gonna shut up. My brain's broken right now.
I was gonna say, are you suggesting the military is gonna make you do a hit on one of us?
No, my brain's just broken right now.
It's all good.
Brian, we need
No,
you to
that being
take
said,
out.
Brian, what a department are you in?
My brain's just too broken right now.
It's okay.
Brian, we need
I'm
you to
just- I'm
take
just
out
poking
Matteo.
fun. It's all
He's
good.
being too obstinate.
Are you sure you want a fucking
Oh.
ATC personnel to do this shit?
Leave my panda alone.
No, it's
No,
gonna
you're
end
supposed
up
to
like
say it
last
and like
night, Zim.
leave Panda alone.
Zim, it's gonna end up like last night. I'm gonna shoot freaking Matteo a message being like, "Oh no, I have to take a hit out on you. Oh no."
Please don't start that sentiment with "I'm gonna shoot Maddie."
No, I'm just gonna be like, Matteo, go into hiding. Just giving it. I was told I have a hit on you. Oh no, you just tell me where you are, and I'm going to just go everywhere but that place.
At least you can be confident now that if he ever gets, if there's ever a military hit call on you, he will come to your aid.
Hey Brian, did you see that last message I sent in my chat in response to the thing you said? I didn't want to say it on stream because I didn't want to make things super heavy, but
Yes, I did. Hugs. You're
I-
getting like. Okay, so we're past 15 minutes, right?
No.
really?
Really?
Yes, we are.
You're getting so many fucking hugs. There's no escape.
I would
I-
give him many hugs
You
as
will
well.
be hugged.
I will be ready
Anyone
for
like
hugs
it.
come FWA.
I actually can't wait. Like, hopefully my
sorry.
car is done before next month.
Oh, Brian, I gotta send you my address.
The hugging has begun.
You can wait for next month as long as it's before the 8th and stuff. That way I can plan the trip and everything. Because
Okay,
I'm
cool.
probably leaving here like post at like 8 if anything.
Alright, sounds good.
I know it's like 3.5 hours to get over to where you are, roughly. Just off the city I was given.
Warlord, quick,
So like I'll probably be there around lunchtime. We'll probably pick something up on the way.
move your tails.
Easy as that.
Yeah, sounds good. It's gonna be great.
Sending you messages, Maddie.
Rank up. Hold the
Zerda!
Zadar Fox raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Hello there, Zerda.
Scum away.
Welcome in. How was your stream? Hello there, Fire Golza. Hello, Burning Valkyrie. Zerda, would you like a random clip from your channel brought up, or would you like a regular shout out? And welcome in, everybody. I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Right now, we are doing some Total War Warhammer 3. Earlier this evening, we did Gas Station Simulator. And otherwise, we've got artists that come and join us throughout the week. Lots of tabletop games. And yeah, hit that follow button, everybody. Come join us again. And for those already here, go check out Zerda.
Do it. Do the thing.
Yes.
I'm having so much fun tomorrow. even before this session with Matteo, just because I'm gonna finish cleaning out my car for Wednesday. Yay!
Unwavering purpose.
Burning Valkyrie, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome. And you made a tail animation. Very nice.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna see if I can find something to eat in the meantime. Probably
Enjoy.
gonna cut the stream here. I might do a little more rank Tekken before bed, but
That's alright.
We need you in bed, Maddie.
no,
Have some slices.
We
Have
gonna
it.
get and then get you in bed.
I gotta find food that's not gonna dehydrate me. It's gonna be difficult.
Those
But
apple
why
slices.
not Burning Valkyrie? It must be said with absolute zeal and vigor.
Let me see if we have apples. Apples might be goods.
Get the apples. Apples
Yeah,
for the
because
panda.
it's good
Apples,
sugar.
oranges, bananas.
And if you got some peanut butter, apples and peanut butter is great.
True.
Oh, peanut butter is good.
BRB.
Bye.
Alright, baby.
Bye.
We're Zagged a great
Your war
green
efforts will be
prophet.
strengthened by the raising of a new army.
This is why I do online therapy for folks like us for free.
Insanity, welcome to my life. AKA, military sucks, but I'm happy I'm doing it and not my friends.
It makes you happy? Cherish
And-
it.
It makes me happy the fact being that I'm the one in the military and not my friends, like y'all.
Oh, you didn't know? I'm a general.
Kill me.
No.
General Squeaky.
I'm
Oh
not
no,
gonna.
General
For
Uppies.
trophies, yes.
I'm not
General
gonna
Uppies.
kill my. I'm not gonna kill one of my minions. Why would I do
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I never did understand like evil villains that kill their minions. Like you're wasting your resources.
Yeah, and you're making yourself hated more.
What?
Makes more sense to keep them alive, if anything.
Right.
Be nice to them, so then they have a reason to sacrifice themselves for you later on.
Or if you want to instill fear, like, you know, you don't have to kill them, you can just torture them forever. I'm just saying.
No, you don't even need to do that. It's just you disappointed me in everything. Do what the military does. So instead of like killing them, it's like you disappoint me. So we're gonna talk about this. Your pay's gonna be reduced for a little bit, and I'm gonna make sure to check on you like every single frickin' day.
Me make clan strong tough.
What if I come back to?
Yes.
I don't even know at this point.
Zim was talking about minions. Minions, and I was talking about I don't understand why evil folks kill their minions.
Then I was bringing up like what the military does with counselings, which is essentially the military saying we're disappointed in you.
as like your punishment.
Apparently, I need scissors to open my snack. BRB.
Get the safety scissors.
Be careful, baby.
No!
What's wrong?
I'm out of gold.
Oh no.
He's out of shinies.
I need more warpstone.
Joke.
The heck?
A Skaven being out of shinies, a fate worse than death.
The game randomly decided to give me a tutorial thing.
Oh wow. It sensed you were out of gold and just like he needs this help so much.
Yeah, but this tutorial was for me, pausing the flow of time and turns and stuff.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Weird.
Now we pet this Skaven.
I will TF you.
No, no.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Both.
Please.
But you may not like the end result.
Oh,
Aw.
right. The end result's never the fun part, isn't it? We don't get to choose our form, is
Move
it?
your tails.
Of course
You
not.
get the script of those years.
I'm still okay with this.
Fierce, clan, clan. Make Warlord proud.
Okay. I return with snacky and cold water.
Good boy.
Cold water. Yay.
Yep. Easiest way I remember my water is I bought myself a separate sippy cup just for the water.
That's what I've been telling Maddie we need to do. We need to find them one that works well.
You keep calling it a sippy cup, and that's that's way too cutesy a name for this red panda.
Eat you, unless you make pledge.
It's way too cute for the cute thing. What?
No, you call it a sippy cup. It's got to be like a manly, drinky pot.
No, I
Or
think so.
as adorable as... Nah.
Like-
Sorry, I interrupted. Good.
No, go. You're good. Just teasing Maddie.
Mine's just a Coca-Cola cup from Disney World. I mean, $5, that's all it is. Just red plastic with a red plastic straw. Screw top lid, so easy cleaning. Done. I mean, you can get good ones for dirt cheap at secondhand stores. That's where I've gotten some of mine from. Take them home, clean them really well a couple times, and there you go.
Hey, Zim.
Yes, little panda.
interest in you,
Not to put you on the spot, but do we have a timeline for me running a game on your channel? And no problem if not. I just asking.
Nothing yet.
Okay.
The move and all the stress to do with that has made it where I barely want to run the existing games. It's something that I'm really hoping is going to resolve itself soon. But we'll see how things go.
More head skulls.
I gotcha.
Definitely is not a matter of I don't want to run it, it's just stress. Way too much stress.
My ears are always open if I can help with some chat there, Razim.
Thank ya. I'll be okay. I will.
Hey,
Hugs.
if you need it, the door is always open. I do it for everyone else. Same for you.
Though I am kind of leaning towards wrapping up stream sooner rather than later. I don't want to. I want to keep playing, but at the same time, I am just feeling the sleeps.
Understandable. It's happening here as well. It sleeps. It calls.
Oh, it's been a very quiet Friday night.
Except it's Saturday.
Oh. Saturday now.
Well,
It would be very quiet on a Friday night
Oh,
if it were a Friday night.
Sunday now, yeah. My bad.
I can't even defend you. I'm sorry.
It's been just so quiet here. Like, as I said, I mean, 2 roomies at the casino, the one's downstairs asleep. It's like, you lose track of time. Next thing you know, it's like, oh yeah, a whole day's disappeared. Oh yeah.
Time flies by.
I, mighty warrior champion. I'm right. Not my fault.
Rest is important, yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those days where I don't know why I'm so tired. I got decent sleep for once this week, but my body might just need to have some time to back up, basically.
Oh, you did say mental stress, and mental stress burns out energy sometimes a lot faster than physical.
This is true.
It is amazing how tired you can get, even though you do kind of nothing in the day.
Yeah,
Or
your
what
brain
you
burns
consider
out all
to
the
be nothing.
spoons.
Yeah.
Feel like we could take this fight. Yeah, it's low. YOLO.
Yellow time.
Let us fight this battle. Bring about the ruination of our foes. I'm good with the magic where it's at. Let's start deployment.
The troops that your enemies field are both many
If you can, Kenku, an egg timer is wonderful for that.
Will leave you best placed to face them in battle.
Like the moment you sit down on the computer, wind up your egg timer, and when it ticks in an hour, spend the next 5 minutes having a stretch, a little walk, fresh breath, water, whatever. And yes, that's a very old-fashioned way of doing it, but I learned old-fashioned.
Phone timers can also do very similar things.
Oh yeah, nowadays, but a lot of people are already so engrossed in their phone they miss a timer like that.
That's true.
Whereas an egg timer, it's right there in front of you, it's physical, you have to shut the stupid thing up. Oh yeah, been there more than once, Kenku. Far more than once.
Alright, we're gonna hide our wolf rats over here. Let them hit the enemy from behind. Look at these wolf rats, aren't they cute?
Not as cute as Maddie.
This is true. Maddie is very adorable.
Cutest panda.
Adorable little wa.
Fuss.
It likes the uppies.
Rest of you, melee front. And let's arrange you over here. On this hill.
Oh, that's true, Frost Husky, but it's harder to find those old alarm clocks.
Our tail's yours.
Like, especially the round mechanical metal ones with the really annoying alarm.
Oh, the bell. Ooh.
Yep. Ring.
I will be right back. I need more water.
Alright.
And of course, those clocks were nuke-proof. You could throw them against the wall, slam them on the floor, and they just laugh at you and go right on ringing.
Yeah.
Whereas today's modern LED clock, you so much as sneeze at it, the thing whines and depowers off or forgets the alarm.
Don't forget, maybe explode.
Yeah, you really got to watch those E batteries now. They're really starting to get crispy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because people are fast charging them, and they're not made to be fast charged.
All right, gang. I'm gonna head out. I've got a session to run tomorrow.
Okay. Have a good
Sleep
night.
well.
I'm actually gonna join Maddie on this. I'm heading out. I gotta
Yeah.
get some sleep and for stuff.
Yes. Good night as well.
Sleep well, Mattio, Brian, and Atropine. Thanks for
Nighty-night.
coming by.
Sleep well, beans.
Good night.
Night-night.
Alright, let's start this battle.
Happy
Let's
EB.
see how horribly this goes. How long before my reinforcements come? 1 minute? Okay.
And I know there's talk, I think, in New York alone of banning e-bikes or e-scooters being put inside the apartment because of the risk of one of those fires.
Yeah.
They've proven that, I mean, once it starts, it's almost impossible to put out because it blows another cell, reignites the fire.
Hello there, Spooky.
Oh, spooky. far as people buying cheap knockoff e-batteries from Temu, which are made with absolute garbage.
People like having their devices run. I can't necessarily blame them. But, you know, it doesn't mean you should do stupid things to keep them going.
Yeah. Ah, my reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah. More Skavens to the front.
Oh, it's not even in apartments now, Cancun. Like, I've got videos of cars, trucks, buses just blowing up because the battery just decided, no, I'm going to collapse now. Like, one bus depot lost 8 brand new buses because they chain ignited. One cooked the second, cooked the third, down the row. The only reason they stopped the chain is because they had a couple of drivers that were smart enough to go in and break the chain by taking buses out. Only cost them $1.5 million just for that fire.
Yeah.
E-batteries are just deadly, sadly. They're very useful, but they're just like old school steam engines. They work fine as long as they're in tolerance. The moment they go out of tolerance, they release that energy all at once.
Mm.
That's why the market for secondhand Teslas is so crappy, because usually the reason it's on the market is because the battery's got, either past its replacement date, or the guy doesn't want to spend $40,000 for a new battery.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
Ah, my wolf rats have arrived.
Design of certain Teslas too.
Oh yeah.
The Cybertruck. Ooh.
Oh yeah, the death truck, you mean?
I like the fact one of its selling points is to be proud that if I get into an accident, I'm killing anything I hit. Like, this is not a good selling point.
So here's the thing. I want a Cybertruck. Not for the reason that you think, though. The reason I want a Cybertruck is I want to donate it to, like, a museum for the worst scientific inventions ever made. Or, like, perfect example of what not to do.
Proprietary technology, Kenku. I'm Tesla. Na 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 na.
And zip!
Well, also because BYD, like most of those car makers, is heavily subsidized by China because they want to break Tesla and the rest. Oh yeah, BYDs are selling like hotcakes in Australia and the UK.
I have no idea what these BYDs are.
A Chinese battery-powered Junkonium car.
Ah.
Meanwhile, this entire army's sitting on the hill just chillaxing.
Uh,
Bad things.
Any elves for us to kill? No? Okay.
well, we've routed their boss. Slingers! Attack those ones. You attack those ones. You get involved in this fight. You go fight them. Actually, you guys go with them. You fire at these guys. Let's get these our boys out of here.
Sadly, Kenku, you're probably better off getting an older car that's already, quote, paid its carbon credits and is a tested technology. I mean, so many modern cars now, you can't even do basic repairs because they say the moment you do anything, well, you voided the warranty. Go away.
Oh yeah, I am so... Anytime I do something with my PC, I am so worried about my warranty being voided.
I'm just reminded of all of them trying to turn cars into subscription services, though.
Oh god.
Basic functions in cars as a subscription service.
Oh, you want that extra horsepower? Well, that'll be $40 a month. Oh, you want those heated seats that you paid for, but you want the software to turn them on? That'll be $40.
Every month, not even just a one-time pay, literally.
Yeah. That's the best part. It's just endless gouge.
Yeah. That's the problem, is like I said, capitalism is not satisfied with some of the money or enough of the money. It wants all of the money. Infinite
Now
growth
the new-
forever.
And now the new cars come with remote kill switches. Isn't that lovely?
See, the big problem is, what are they going to do when people can't afford their stuff anymore?
Force you to buy it.
With what
Yeah.
money?
Oh no, that's what they think they can pull. Like, they think they can just force you. That you don't have a choice. That you are stuck in whatever hellhole they want you to be in.
Well, then the choice becomes violence, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, at the point, it's like, you're already on that slippery slope. It's like, how do I get off the slope before I hit the end banana peel?
Council's command. Challenge me.
I mean, as long as that company is one of the end people that, get burned, it's like that's how zero-sum mentality works.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that if somebody could find a way to figure out a way to monetize breathing, they would.
No joke.
Well, that's why Cyberpunk, jokingly had those. Oh, bad air days. Here, citizen, 40 yen. Here's your mask.
Yep.
Oh, it's an acid rain alert. Oh, you should get one of our acid sprays for your coat. You don't want that nice jacket to get eaten, do you?
Let's take care.
Yay, dystopian futures.
Dystopian features that aren't sadly that dystopian.
Oh, they're definitely dystopian.
Or
they sadly aren't that
future, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, and they don't have all the cool stuff either. Like, hey, where's my furry cybernetic enhancement? Like, come on.
Right? At least let me get my fix on the good things.
Give me a chance to get that million yen so I can make myself look like a dog. Like, come on. That's why they're so scared about 3D printers.
Yep.
Yes.
3D printing is scaring the crap out of every industry, from automotive to gun manufacturers.
Yep, because we can just print it for cheaper. And we will. I
Oh, yeah.
guarantee it.
I mean, there's people that are 3D printing houses.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, you know that's not a legitimate part. If you put that in our product, you know that voids the whole warranty, and we'll have to come after you and
Victory!
Well, I'm always reminded of the whole shorting things where, you know, the people got together and did it with GameStop, and then they're just like, no, wait, you played the game that we played. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's so weird, Kenku. It's 2077. I mean, it's in the tabletop game, but they just didn't want to bring Furry into 2077. I mean, the Chrome 2 book, there's 10 pages easily of, you know, bio
Oh, hey
enhancement.
there,
Want to be a
Gippy
dog?
Gab.
Want to be a shark?
I give Gab.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's probably mods coming for it. I'm sure.
Oh, there
they're
already
not
are.
already. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think half the mods are just to fix bugs that the devs can't fix or won't.
That's yeah.
And look, it's a flying car. It's supposed to be on the ground. Well, it's flying now.
That work, then die.
Well, you can come here, Give Gab, and we'll give you uppies.
Where's my dome racket?
I'll give Gib Gab uppies.
Yeah, I've seen Tanya posting her playthrough with the furry stuff.
Yes, it's a feature. And don't forget to tip, Slitherite. Don't forget to tip.
Oh yeah, isn't that the thing that's now making the rounds? Tipping
Yes.
companies?
Throw a coin to your developer.
Yeah, you should tip your developers. I'm sorry, the developing company. Because games are just that worth. Some games are just that worth it.
Battle fight. Council demands. Okay, chief.
Never mind, they haven't discussed who the money's going to.
Oh, heck yeah.
So I think we all know.
So the money goes to the company, and we make sure that the right people will get their right share of it, citizen. Uh-huh.
Oh, we're sorry. Your $1,000 tip wasn't enough to be spread out, so we just kept all of it.
Gab, what if I give you uppies and dip?
I just can't believe the guy openly came out and said, you know, I wish there was a tip function.
Well, these are coming from the same, like, people who said, hey, whenever you reload in a game, it should cost actual money to reload.
I mean, they're kids, when they get home at the end of the day, their kids should just turn around and sucker punch them. Like, dad opens the door, says, hey kids, how you doing? And just get Rochambeau'd right in the crotch.
Alright, I shall give you my entire current stock of uppies and dip.
Lord Craven
Gab.
Tail. Stop, halt! Stay in light. I come to
Like,
you
I
my
couldn't beat,
terms
you know, one of these developers' kids going to school the next day, and all the kids going, hey, that's Tip Guy's kid. Like, oh no.
Beat the shit out of him.
If I'm lucky, I'm just gonna get put in the locker all day.
The thing is that they make so much money that they only go to school with kids who also are
Yeah.
with the folks
Yeah,
who
but
make too
even
much
though
money.
we'll still be, like, my dad says your dad is a moron, and then, you know, yeah.
No, because those rich kids, they're with their rich parents. They don't care about that stuff. They actually agree with those kinds of nonsensical statements.
Because they're
Well,
spoiled.
until it affects them.
But it's not going to affect them.
right?
What's an extra
is.
$60 to them?
How much could a banana be? Like $10?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like condo owners here that are complaining that I have to drive 3 kilometers to find a Starbucks now because nobody wants to have a store open downtown. Yeah, because you made it so expensive nobody regular can live down there. So, oops. That's where you get them. Take their services away, then they start crying like little princesses. I don't have a Starbucks within walking distance. Wah. I can't get a brioche bun for my kid's sandwich. He's gonna die.
Well, these are also the same folks who are generally like, you could totally live off minimum wage. We'll just allocate like $0 to heating and $2 to insurance.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's precious hearing them complain on the news and trying to find people to support them, and it's like, aside from the other morons in that condo, nobody's supporting you. Like, nobody's gonna open a store at a loss just so you can get your groceries easier, or your coffee, or your doggy's manicure, because Fufu only wants the best pedicures.
What? It's the same people who are complaining that, that nobody wants to work anymore.
Yep. I love laughing at them.
Yes, those people.
Nobody wants to work anymore. Nobody wants to work for you. He ain't offering good. He ain't offering a living wage. Of course not.
But what you want need.
We gave you a pizza this year. You should be grateful.
All those stories about, like, I've worked here for 27 years, and my reward for never missing a day was a $10 gift card to Starbucks and some candy that they got out of the bag that's expired.
I love bosses who pull stuff like that, then they wonder why their car can't function in the parking lot next day. Oh, guess magical sugar found itself into the gas tank again. Oh no.
I might come to the clan. What could we do for you?
I mean, there's always ways to get back on them, but it's more of how direct do you want to be versus, in your face.
Yeah. I think it's starting to get to levels of meet them in the parking lot with golf clubs.
Yep.
Type of level. to go golfing, of course. Right, Twitch. Yes, to go golfing.
There we go. Stupid neck.
Duke, 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 duke.
But
yeah, I mean, we should have the cyberpunk. I want my furry, darn it.
High Queen.
I mean, we don't even have
you're
our
gonna
college.
get is VR.
Yeah.
You know, somebody custom modding it in there.
No, I haven't, Gib-Gab. I've been watching more of the DVD, semi-nuclear car fire explosions, but not American car culture ones.
What's going on now, Gib Gab?
Stupid people, lots of money.
Gib Gab, we have got to show you the IT expansion for PC Building Sim.
Pax shall move.
Crystals. Ah.
Wenovers.
Oh, you've played, so you know exactly. It is way too freaking accurate.
Did you use the Mokta chant of strength around my computer to make sure it was inspired?
Oh, that.
If I grab Thar's hammer, what a savings.
90% of errors are PEBCAC errors.
Yes, the healing crystal customer, that one just still gives me giggles. I'm surprised the case didn't have gemstones and stuff glued all over it and little runic inscriptions and... I copied this from a book on High Elvish. That's called Lord of the Rings, and he invented that himself, lady. Or in it, yes. I put healing crystals on my motherboard. Is that good?
Might be good for your spirits, but ain't good for the computer.
Oh yeah, a space heater when you're 2 feet away from a constantly open door. What are you heating? The heat comes out, maybe warms half of your foot, and then immediately gets turned into cold air.
You smell stink, trusting. Perhaps treaty pact, yes? Yes?
I cannot afford to offer anything. Okay. But Tretch is somehow managing to do very well here.
More head skulls.
Those are usually the same people that knit sweaters for their cat.
Listen to me.
Oh, Mr. Mittens is looking cold, but he loves his sweater. Uh-huh.
Meow.
Yeah.
Some people really need a good, swift kick in the buttocks.
Good asking.
I think we're past that. I think we're up to the wood chipper.
Oh, certainly for some of them. There are definitely more than a few people I see go with the wood chipper.
That's why I jokingly told my brother, that's why you get the one that's painted red.
Why? Because it goes faster?
Well, you know, consider these people tried to kill him. I mean, I was feeling generous.
Not my fault.
I mean, wood chipper is quick and efficient. I had other suggestions. But, you know, when people try and kill family, I get a little grumpy.
What now?
I mean, all he lost was his house. Eh.
Ooh, I can get storm vermin now.
The Asher's evil laugh or your evil laugh?
My evil laugh.
Good Gab is stepping away to do dishes and look for imaginary dips.
Very well.
I have Sir Lord approval.
I love a good chip dip, but I mean, even those now are getting pricey.
I freaked out the other day. I went to the store because it was my turn to pick up soda for one of the groups that I started going to, and I haven't bought soda in years. When did soda become $10 for a 12-pack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, I used to buy a 12-pack for like $3, maybe $4, depending on which brand it was, and then I would sell the vast majority of it, like a can, for 50 cents, and then drink the rest and make enough to go and get more. And that was like the thing that we would do. They get $10 for a 10-pack? Or for a 12-pack? Like, what?
Potato chips, $5 a bag.
More than that. I think it's like $6.99 now.
Well, it depends if that's one of the more bougie brands, like those Kettle whatever
No,
chips.
there's like Lay's chips or something like that. Still like $5.99.
Oh yeah, at the average supermarket now, yeah. Or sorry, the inconvenience store. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's pretty inconvenient, so you're gonna pay my price.
I remember when I used to be able to enjoy some nice, I would go to the store and get 4 12-packs for, about $10.
Yeah.
I remember there was a high school, and this was in the States years ago. They actually had to ban the kid from making money because the school banned the sale of stuff on campgrounds because, they wanted to make the kids healthier. He used to bootleg soda pop, chocolate bars, and potato chips in, and he'd come home with $100 or so a day.
Hmm?
He'd just fill his backpack full of junk food, and then, he'd be peddling it in between classes and at lunch.
Kind of what we did.
I mean, a lot of these schools now, it's like, oh, it's got to be mineral water. Oh, it's got to be lettuce. Oh, it's got to be this. It's like, why am I eating here? You're selling me nothing for $10.
Like, I'm okay if they want to make food healthier, fine, but they actually have to, supply food.
Well, that's why the other half of the bylaw usually is, oh, and you're not allowed to go off campus during lunch to eat, and then they try and ban any eateries or convenience stores within X hundreds of feet of the school because, you're, quote, corrupting the children.
Oh no. Whatever will we do for the children?
Like, yeah, I'm corrupting your child by selling a can of Coke and a bag of cheesies. Like, whatever.
Mind you that the people who also agree to these things are the same people who are like, kids shouldn't get free lunch at schools. How dare they get anything for free? They should have to work for it. They're kids.
They are working. They're going to the school.
No, they're going to the Tyson chicken processing plant. Oh, wait, sorry, I can't say that.
They're trying to get them to go to the Tyson, considering that a bunch of them are trying to roll back child labor laws too.
Clan rat spears.
It's like we're getting Cyberpunk, but with none of the good stuff. It's all the crap.
Remember when AI was supposed to be the thing that we invented so that, you know, we could finally not have to do all the terrible jobs. We wouldn't have to do all the mind-numbing crap, and it would allow us to elevate ourselves and be able to go out and become more creative, to design new things and find and explore new territories. And instead, here we are. It's the capitalist system where the AI is the one making the art, and we're the ones doing the fucking mindless labor.
I mean, this is why many of us have called it the zero-sum phenomenon. They have decided to treat life as a game of zero-sum.
Yeah. If I'm not winning, then if somebody else is winning, then I'm losing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the world is all in my mind, which means I can change the rules, break the rules, do whatever I want, because the world is in my mind. The rest of you are just there. The problem is they believe that nonsense. Hook, line, and sinker.
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, they do.
And if we don't like it, well, they'll pass laws and make sure we like it. Dun, dun, dun. Then wonder why so many of us are playing online computer games or tabletop RPGs.
Welcome to Zim's Ranting Hour, where Cheyenne and Bitch bitch about the world.
And I try to win this battle.
Why, I used to get Coca-Cola for $1, son.
I used to walk up the hill both ways to go get my soda for a nickel.
In the snow, barefoot, too.
I lived in a cardboard box. Oh, shit, it looks shitty. I mean, it's pretty sad when I can't remember his name, but one of those guys from that skit was basically saying, yeah, these were supposed to be skits, not reality.
Oh, yeah. Well, my favorite thing is, like, you look at old episodes of The Simpsons, and how the old episodes of The Simpsons, like, it was one dude working, a nuclear power plant who was able to afford, that big of a house and food and a dog and a family and like just on a single person, and he was considered the lower middle class.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, The Simpsons has told a whole lot more truth than the average politician has, and that's not good.
Faster, scurry!
But then, even when we try and play role-playing games, now they're trying to make us play their version of role-playing. Like, oh, we can't have evil races anymore because that's bad.
It's also one of those things that they're trying to monetize it to no end, right?
Yep.
Anywhere that they can make money.
But I mean, if nobody's evil, then who are we looting? Like, what are we just going around trading wealth with each other for XP or something? I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work.
I guess I must have missed something, because my understanding was that they didn't take evil out, they just made it so that races weren't intrinsically evil, which makes sense to me, but also, like, if they did take evil out, then yeah, that sounds really weird.
I have just been completely oblivious to all this stuff because it's so
silly.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, let's be generous. Silly is at least the least offensive word we can call it.
It is true.
It's like, what do you mean there's no dragons first to loot? It's called Dungeons and Dragons! Yes, but dragons are endangered now, so you have to go after something else.
Yes, yeah.
Like what, a budgie?
Clan rats.
How many gold does the average pigeon keep in its nest? I mean, come on! Which inadvertently keeps the price of all these older games as ridiculously high as they are.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it, like Pokemon Shining Gold and Silver is going for like $300 a copy or something like that.
Scupper, go.
I mean, the average old school D&D module is going for $50, and if it's one of the named good ones, oh, easily 100.
I mean, I've always been under the interpretation that, or you know, the best idea would be that if anything that is owned by a company like a game ceases to be sold directly by that company, or is like considered to be unobtainable without going through expensive third-party markets, it should immediately enter the public domain.
I agree.
Not necessarily the IP, but that specific instance of it. I'm fine if they want to keep the IP, but
I am very, very much a supporter of things like the, I'm very much a supporter of things like the Internet Archive and,
yeah.
Oh, what's the term? Trying to remember the actual name of it.
I know
the
what you're talking
museum
about.
one.
Yeah.
Where they're actually keeping these old games alive. But
Yep.
of course, companies don't want that to be a thing. They want to take that back and control it all and... Ugh.
That's
well,
why,
especially nowadays with the digital copies of everything, and they put into their rules that you don't own it, you're just renting it, and they can disable your use of it at any time.
That should be illegal.
I agree.
well, it is in the EU, so the EU is pushing out the lawsuit. Whereas, I mean, you know, here in America, it's
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, they will lose. They'll pay their pity fine because they've made their money.
Oh yeah, where they the Seriocon says worse if devs intentionally push an update to destroy a game at end of life so nobody can play it anymore.
Yeah.
Die, things. Come on. Guide us on one.
Of course, Windows quietly working hand in hand with game companies to crank Windows 11 out as fast as possible because that'll kill an entire genre of old games. Like, you know, it's for your security, citizen. It's not for, you know, sales of these companies that we happen to have share interests in. Say this map is really good. This would make a nice D&D adventure.
Oh yeah. I love these I really like these city defense maps that they've come out with. They are actually really nice. They're well done.
See, Gib Gab, I would agree with the statement that Windows 7 should be allowed to die, but at the same time, like, this is also the same country that still uses XP on government computers.
Yeah.
And yes, even if XP is arguably still better than 7 in many ways, that's still sad.
Nasty things die.
This makes me happy. I have a selection of tabletop games and RPG books, so they keep trying to force you to go digital. It's like, well, I'm going back to my dice. Dun, dun, dun.
But see, that's the thing. That was honestly what stopped me from continuing to buy into D&D 5th edition. Because I have a bunch of books. I bought a whole bunch of books and a whole bunch of figures, and I got really into it for a while. But the thing that drove the nail in the hammer for me was when they came out with D&D Beyond. It was such a cool concept. But the thing is, I already have the books. I shouldn't have to buy the books at full price for a digital copy.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, remember when a print on demand was supposed to be a great savings and put the power in our hands? You're paying more for PDF than you are for the actual book.
Right. Like, the physical copy of the book cost me $50, but the digital copy of the book also cost me $50. Technically, if I also do it the way that they do with some of the weird stuff, because they'll allow you to buy bits and pieces out of it.
Oh yeah.
But if you do that, it actually racks up to way more than the cost of the actual book.
And then, of course, oh, if you want to print it, well, good luck printing it. And then you got to collate it. Oh, you got to bind it somehow. Yeah. I'm paying for 2 books for 1.
I mean, I legitimately was so into it that I bought multiple copies of, like, the Player's Handbook, and just because I wanted people to have different copies of it. I went and invested entirely into several campaigns. I have literally everything needed to run Curse of Strahd, including the tarot cards and everything. Like, I was really into it, but, like, the fact that because of COVID, my D&D games in person died, and so I had to switch to digital. And when I switched to digital, there was no sympathy. They wanted my money all over again. Yep. And I was just like, no, just no freaking way.
Retreat! Retreat!
Come on, guys, you can win this. Don't break. If you can just hold out, you can win.
I'm now ready. Attack charge! What? No!
And of course, the newer reprints of older classics, and you look at just how Andyland, they changed them so that, well, nobody gets hurt, nobody's feelings get offended, and everyone gets a fair share. It's like, what?
Well, there's also, I mean, there is the sanitizing issue, but there's also, like, the Warcraft 3 scenario issue, too. Where it's just like, you guys really messed this up. Really messed this up. All you had to do was literally update the graphics. That's it. That's all you had to do. Just release the same game. But no, you fucked it up.
I am still so upset with how they handled Warcraft 3. I loved Warcraft 3 as a kid.
Right?
Now, of course, the great firestorm because, oh, we're finally putting women miniatures in our game. Like, really?
just
But it's
it
Games
gets
Workshop.
really
I mean,
upsetting. Oh yeah, Games Workshop is also like they're just awful. They've always been awful though.
oh yeah. I mean, oh, those miniatures are not painted with official GW paint. That's -1 in dice rolls. Oh, that's a miniature that's not an official GW line. That's another -1. And they'd actually enforce it too.
Yeah, Games Workshop has been a real shit show for sure.
And then,
Well-
you know, when people buying their stuff, oh well.
So the biggest thing that they did to Warcraft 3 was they put in this rule, at least the biggest thing that I've seen out of it, was they put in this in their TOS that anything you make with their map maker, their map making software belongs to them.
Yep. It was the reason they did that was because of the whole Dota issue, where they
Yeah.
basically lost the rights to Dota. And I mean, I understand it, but it's still wrong.
Yeah, thanks for all the free fan-made stuff. We're gonna put it in an official booklet next month, not give you any credit, and then charge you for it.
Exactly.
Oh, and if you dare fight us on this, we'll just sue you into oblivion.
And that's the thing about Dota, is like they had the option to buy it and they turned it down. They don't have any right to be salty over it.
Yeah, but that would be admitting losing face, and you can't lose face. I mean, that's probably why She Who Shall Not Be Named is walking away from Hasbro, because, well, that saves face on both sides.
Blah.
I mean, we all know why she's going. The company knows why she's going. She knows why she's going. But as long as everyone saves face, it's all good.
The council's voice.
And you just know she's going to go to another company and be just the same unprintable menace as she is here.
Oh, absolutely. It's because they don't care. It's all about the money for them.
This way, Ray.
Well, it's not even the money anymore. It's all about the power.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Fight quick.
Can I crush somebody's life to total oblivion today? Wow, this is a great job. I'm gonna stay.
Declare this nest mine, mine. It beats is mine, mine.
Yeah, Gib Gab, it's funny that we're finally having women in the game, and that's the hill that a whole bunch of Grognards are exploding on. Is just what? I mean, it's GW. They've only got one game that actually runs. The rest are all dead or dying anyway. So, what can they do?
well, and arguably the only like, it's hard to say that even Warhammer runs, because a lot of the cool stuff that comes out was really the idea of, you know, fan stuff that they basically co-opted and said, okay, that's ours now.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
literally
pay them for.
that's literally part of their whole thing, is that anything you write is canon. Technically.
And if you dare stand up about it, we'll sue you to death.
But
I mean, the fact they tried to sue the United States of America over a game infringement was funny.
I think that this is where I'm going to go ahead and call the stream for this evening. I want to keep going, but the sleepies just has me.
Sleepies.
The EBs.
Puppies to
Yeah.
bed for you.
Thank you everybody for joining me today for the stream. That was Total War Warhammer 3. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, whether that is financially or just with your time. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by subscribing to our YouTube, tipping to the channel directly, or subscribing to our stream loots. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.